So, hi and assalamualaikum to Miss Anis. My name is Noor Alya Diyana. So, today our group is going to present our idea for the first activity that we would want to conduct with our fellow classmates for this community service subject. So, the activity that we want to propose is a beach cleaning activity in Kuala Selangor. So, moving on to the next slide. These are the contents that we are going to explain later on. And moving on to the next presenter. Thank you.
Good morning, madam. My name is Manju Sri. Now I'm going to present about the introduction. First thing first, the main task of this assignment is for us to conduct a community service at a desired place, which will be explained by my other group members in a while. And the first of all, we are really grateful for this subject for giving us such an opportunity to conduct community service. And the area that we selected for our community service is environment. The reason why we chose environment as our community area is because it is always our responsibility as a society to keep our surrounding clean so that we can live in a community that has a clean surrounding, and also to create harmony among community. And also, as you can see, um, the reason why we chose environment for our community service is because there are a few places, there are a lot of places that actually have not followed the regulation, which is to keep the surrounding clean. So we decided to take the initiative to keep our surrounding clean. And that much is for introduction for now. We'll move on to the next presenter.
So, hi, it's me again, Alya, and I'll be explaining about the objective of our activity, beach cleaning activity. So, we have 5 main objectives of this activity. The first one is to raise awareness on the importance of keeping the cleanliness of our nature. This is to educate the people in modifying their behavior towards the betterment of taking care of our beach and our nature. And the second one is to build teamwork skills among the students by doing a hands-on activity in the real setting of nature. This is to allow ourselves to grow and learn by exploration in the natural setting. And the third one is to ensure that the safety and the ecosystem of the local marine life are secured and protected. This is to teach the students in appreciating the nature and wildlife while taking care of their habitats, including the beach. And the fourth one is to encourage people and students in recycling things and teach them the right way of disposing unwanted waste. This is to ease the recycling process, which we recommend to go to the nearest recycle center after we conducted the beach cleaning activity. And the last objective of our activity is to reduce pollution by preserving the Earth's natural resources. This is to preserve them from getting pollution and also disaster. That's all from me. Thank you.
All right. Hi, madam. My name is Anisa. Okay, I will be explaining about the venue. So, after several of discussions made, we have decided to the venue for this community service project is Kuala Selangor Beach, and the beach that we choose is at Pantai Remis. It is 38 kilometers away from Shah Alam. We have checked the distance, and it only takes 45 minutes to reach to the destination. So, why we choose beach in Kuala Selangor? Okay, it is because the beach is closer to our location so that it's easier for all of the students to reach there. Also, it is accessible to the public, which makes the beach an ideal location for a community service project. By choosing the beach as the venue for the community service project, it can have a direct impact on the local environment and also help to preserve the environment. Okay, next.
Hi, Miss. I'm Kirthana, and I'll be explaining on the program participation. So, the participants of this program will be the MSU students, which is from the community class subject itself, and there are 45 students in total. And we are not involving any outsiders towards this activity because it is part of our assignment and it doesn't require any outsider to participate in this activity. Next, during this activity, our subject lecturer, Madam Noor Anis, also will be joining us in order to monitor us throughout the activity. So these are the program participation basically. We'll be moving on to the next presenter.
So hi, Assalamualaikum Miss Hani. My name is Fikri Daud. So I was explaining about the estimation of the budget for this community service. So as you can see here, the first one is what we need to pay. For like example is transport, insurance, plastic trash, glove, and food beverage. So the first one is transport, which is 30 student. Why I state there is 30 student because in one bus is only the capacity is 30. So the other 50 student and maybe Miss Anis can carpool to make our budget to cut our budget. So the total is 450 ringgits. And if we can apply for MSC bus, so maybe we can cut more budget on transportation. So the second one, insurance, because we need insurance. We already have a survey, and it's only 6 ringgit per student. So the total is 270 ringgit. And for plastic trash and glove, each is 67 ringgit 50 cent and 180 ringgit. So for the others equipment, our group preferably for them to bring their own equipment, such like um anything that they want to clean the rubbish in the beach. And the last one is food and beverage. 45 students times to 8 ringgit and 50 cents. Why we state the 8 ringgit and for 50 cents? Because it's included in breakfast and lunch too. So the total is 382 ringgit and 50 cents. So for the income estimation, for every student needs to pay 30 ringgit times to 45 students, and the total is 1350. So then we can get the total balance is zero. So it's tally with the budget estimation and income estimation. Yeah, that's all for budget estimation. Thank you.
Okay, so hi, madam. My name is Rebecca, and I will be going through the program tentative. So for this program, we have decided on having it as a half-day program. So we start at approximately 8 a.m. for the students to gather at our meetup point, which is basically MSU Group. And we have also decided on departing from MSU to Kuala Selangor by our transportation that has mentioned by 9 a.m. earliest, and is expected to reach at Kuala Selangor Beach by 9:45, as we have estimated the time to reach there is by takes about 45 minutes. And as soon as we reach there around 10 a.m., we are uh, going to have a briefing first before the activity begins. So the briefing will be done by all of the organizers on what are the process that is needed to be taken for the beach cleaning. And for before cleaning, we will have a distribution of the items that we have bought to each of the participants by groups. Then around 10:30, we are given the time to start cleaning the beach area, and about 1 hour is given. By 11:30, everyone is expected to meet back at the gathering spot, and by 11:45, we will be having our waste auditing and updates on the situation, which is basically on how we have done the cleaning, the before and after process, and how well everything has gone through. And we are also decided to have leisure time and rest around 12 p.m. for students or the participants to be able to have their refreshments or do whatever that they like around the beach for about 1.5 hours before we wrap up and take our departure back to MSU. And we are expected to arrive back at MSU at 2:30. So this is the tentative for now that we have planned so far. Thank you.
So these are the committee member for the community service activity. So first of all, the director is Alya Diyana and the co-director is Anisa. And then we have a secretary and co-secretary, which is Manju Sri and Kirthana. And we're moving on to the treasurer, which is Muhammad Fikri. And also the logistic could be mine, which is Admirol Haqimie. So we have two from media team, which is photographer and videographer, which is Nick Masitah, and videographer is Rebecca. And so moving on.
Okay, so for the conclusion, I hope by choose this activity, we hope we could promote awareness to people out there about the significance in taking care of our nature. Okay, as we all know that by keeping our local beach clean can help protect marine habitats and wildlife, while fostering a deeper appreciation for this beautiful natural space. And the second one is to create a safe environment to people, which is people can create beautiful memories and explore the beach without any injuries. As we all know that there is a lot of hidden things in the sand, such as sharp glass and metal. All these things can cause injuries if people do not aware about it when they are working in the beach. So we want to ensure that people who want to come to beach can have a good memories without any bad incident. And the last one is to give exposure to people about our local beach. Okay, which is we could, by giving exposure to people, we could get a lot of benefits. And we believe that having a beach with clear of litter can give a lot of benefits to people. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.